has meditation done for you? What's that been like?
Well, I've been doing it now. It'll be 12 years straight in August, this August, of doing it every morning. My practice is now 45 minutes in the morning, but also it lingers throughout the day. And it's a form of Zen meditation. And it suits me very well because it's very open, it's very unstructured. Zen meditation is about emptying the mind, it's about not thinking at all, which is a very difficult thing to do. And within those parameters, you can try all sorts of different things, right? They have different exercises to do. But the main thing is you're looking at yourself with some distance, right? So it's a common thing. We all have these voices in our head that go on day and night, talking to us. It's like incessant internal chatter, right? And a lot of it is repetitive and compulsive. Why did she do this? Why did my mother say that? Why did my girlfriend do this? Why did my boss? Blah, 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 over and over and over and over again. These little chattery voices in your head. And that becomes who you are. That becomes your identity. You become those voices in your head because that's what you spend all of your time thinking about. Meditation is a way of saying you are not your thoughts. Those thoughts aren't who you are. They're just electrical and chemical patterns going on in your brain, coming up from who knows where. Perhaps there's some dopamine or serotonin that's flushing through your body and it's making you think and feel this way, but that's not who you are. There's something else going on. The ability to step back and look at yourself and see who you really are. Because the essence of meditation, at least Zen meditation, is what is your nature? Who are you as a human being? What is the human animal, right? And that's what you're trying to explore. And I've been in this 12 years. I've had moments, close moments of what they would call kensho, which is enlightenment in Zen or in Japanese. I've had moments, but I haven't reached what I would like to reach, right? But in those moments, I have an inkling of what that nature is of who I am. And there have been some fascinating books. I'm actually writing about that right now, about how the brain creates this reality for us that is actually manufactured. And I don't know if I want to bore your audience now with the details of that, but when you think about the brain is creating what you're thinking, because your world isn't what a bird's world is, isn't what a gorilla's world is. It's very human. It depends on our senses, how our brain is wired. So we're not actually seeing reality because our brains are filtering what we get. And meditation in Zen is about what is reality? What is it that goes beyond that filtering mechanism? And the answer is nothing, emptiness. Anyway, you asked the question, Brendan.
I'm so glad.
But, it's very complicated. It's a journey, and it's the most exciting, wonderful thing I've ever done. I'm so glad. I wish I had started it 30 years ago instead of 12, but I don't think I would be alive almost right now if it wasn't for what Zen meditation has done for me. I can't emphasize or advocate it strongly enough.
You say you feel like you might not be alive now. I mean, what sort of consequence has this had?
Well, the kind of books that I write it's hard to express the kind of stress that they create, because I don't just simply write a book. I think very, very deeply. I write, I rewrite, I go, no, that's not true. What you just wrote, Robert, is total bullshit. Go back and start over, think, redo it. And as you're doing that, the tension mounts, your gut is getting all roiled up, you're getting, your blood pressure is rising. And when I finished The Laws of Human Nature, I felt like I was going to die. I was so exhausted. And then I had my stroke,
Right.
literally. So it didn't save me from the stroke, but it's kept me from having something a lot worse than that, because it's something I can go to and calm myself down. So, I don't want to get too much in the weeds, but there's a word in the meditation for Zen. It's me. And me literally means nothing, means nothingness. And whenever you feel stressed or upset or bothered, you step back and you look at a blank wall or something, you zone out and you think about that. It just relaxes everything down. It grounds you in reality. It grounds you in yourself. Man, I just had this thought this morning, and I thought, if everyone practiced meditation, if everyone reached a degree of enlightenment, this world, it would solve all of the world's problems. It really would.
Yeah.
Of course, it'll never happen, but it really would. It's that powerful.
Wow. Wow. Well, it's great to hear. I'm so glad it's so helpful for you.
Yeah.